All right, I just made some edits here. TROC. I apologize for that. I think I was a little confused with TROV from yesterday. A little bit of typo on my end, so I apologize, guys. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the live stream. First, we review the watch list. I say that so many times, and I still can't say it right. Review the watch list, and we trade the market open every day. Hope everyone had a good. What was yesterday? Tuesday. I had a bit of a red Tuesday, but it wasn't actually that bad. Today is Wednesday. It is the 29th of April, and it's 9:16 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got another 14 minutes till the market opens at 9:30, and we'll wrap up the stream between 10:30 and 11. Check out the video description below for some FAQs, and let's dive right into things. Hold on, a few more. Cleaning up a few more things here. So far, the stream quality is looking good. Let's dive into the lead gappers that I'm looking at the moment. We have TORC. Again, I apologize for that. Gapping up about 50% and 28 million float. The shares outstanding about 36 million, so a bit of a difference there. US Biotech, and they have merger catalyst. Here we go, merger agreement to advance CAR T-cell therapy technology. And let's go here. Let's check out the long-term chart very quickly. 7.5, we have kind of the beginning of the big gap down area, and I'll probably go ahead and argue that there's a little bit more support and resistance in these areas, 6.5. Just kind of watch out for that. We also have right around here at $4, we have the moving average, 180-day moving average, so something to kind of keep watch of right there. We also have gap down territory, a little high in this area at 1.9 and then a little 1.7 kind of key areas there. So we pulled all the way up to this gap down area, and we're kind of holding the area okay. We're down 16%, which isn't too bad. Remember, we want to be looking for stocks, small cap stocks that have a float of ideally less than 50 million. They have a news catalyst. They have strong spike history, so let's quickly go ahead and look at that. What kind of spike history here does TORC have? Not that great. I mean, we had one spike here, but it totally failed. We opened up here, spiked a little higher, and then totally collapsed down. We had a lot of pull-offs, a few attempts to break higher, but they never really amounted to much. So, just keep that in mind. So I wouldn't be surprised if it kind of kept on selling off. It is trending below VWAP, so that's not really that nice. I would say it has room to run if we break above 1.7. Otherwise, I probably won't be looking at it too much. If you're looking into dip buying or something like that, maybe this thing pulling back to former support levels, about 1.3 or something like that could be kind of interesting. But for gap and go, I don't know if we're going to be trading this one. At the moment, doesn't look too good. I'll have an alert here if we start pulling higher and things start going a little bit more interesting. It does have a decent, fast rate of change. I like to look for that as well. How fast are these moves? Sometimes we see 8%, 10%, 12%, 15% candle. That's kind of what we're looking for. So this one, here's a pretty big candle. This is a pretty nice move. In just 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes, you get 15%. So definitely has that going for it. Again, I'm going to keep an eye out here if we break above kind of the VWAP again. I'm going to go put another alert here on this one. But yeah, it does have room to run. I would say if we break kind of the 1.6 and then again kind of the $2 area, then we really have some nice room to the upside. Otherwise, I don't know. Not too interested to trade it at the moment. CMRX, let's talk about this one as well. This one's gapping up about 50% as well. 50 million float. Again, US Biotech. They had phase, they are starting the phase 2 of 3 treatment or do study. Where was that? FDA approves. Where's this one? Right here. They got an FDA clearance to proceed with phase 2 of 3 study. So definitely kind of a lot of catalysts here. Seem all kind of similar. So definitely has a catalyst. That's really good news. From the highs, not really pulling back too much. That's also good, about 16%. Long-term wise, let's quickly look at this a little bit more. I wouldn't say it has any, you know, really significant, you know, one-day spikes. We have one here. This is not too bad. 17%, not really the most. Here's a bit of a gap up, about a 34% day. Yeah, CMRX, I mean, in terms of, you know, spikeability, it doesn't look too hot based on the history. It does have some big resistance around 2, which we were able to break up from a little bit and then became support. So kind of watching this area. I'm going to go ahead and put alert here. If we break higher above 2, this could be a really nice run. Some more resistance, about 2.5. I don't know. We would need a lot of momentum kind of start coming in here. I do have a few others kind of highlighted. We have FFHL is going through the scanner. Similar situation, kind of breaking out, finding some support near $2, and a decent little 17% bounce over here. So I'll be watching that one. I like the shares outstanding on this one. Really, really nice, 3 million. We have LOV, kind of pulling back here, about 22% max from the highs. So this one doesn't look too bad either. I'm going to keep a close eye on this one. Does this one have a catalyst? Let's quickly see here, reports. Increase 72%, paying subs. Definitely does have a catalyst. Basically a good earnings call. 5.66 is where it's at right now. So a little bit above this area. Finding some support, maybe close to $5. You can see it here. This one could be interesting. I'm gonna keep a close eye on LOV. I don't know why I say that wrong all the time. It actually looks quite nice. Another thing I want to kind of mention here is I'm gonna be using smaller position size. So I'm gonna, instead of doing 2 trades a day, I'm gonna be doing 3 trades a day, just to reduce risk on any one setup. I've been a little bit sloppy lately, so I think this will allow me to be a bit more, reduce the stress from each trade. This is what I was doing in March, and it was one of my best months. So I just want to kind of get back into the groove a little bit here. Nice setup, Satoshi. CAPR. Let me quickly check this one out. We were watching this one, when we were watching this one, I don't think I traded it. I should pull up my scanner here. Yeah, so this one was not on my scanner because I ran my scanner at 8:30, so right around here. And this one just started popping up here. So CAPR, putting this one on the list, really, really nice. Getting some momentum here. Coronavirus stocks are always hot. $12 million shares outstanding. So it's a big move here. 200%. Keep an eye on this one for sure. Big bounce off of 5. Always nice for potential entries. John NAK, I can check that one out a little bit here. See if I missed anything else. All right. Did a FOMO jump and got paid off. Yeah, it's nice when that works out. Nice move though. Really, really good. So one thing about TOS that the scanner kind of lacks a little bit. So I probably will switch my scanners at one point so I can really see what's moving at the time. I'm actually going to play around with this a little bit. We got another 4 minutes till the market opens. Let's see here if we scan for 20%. Let's see what pops up. So yeah, this is definitely a little bit cleaner here. CAPR, RRD, CMRX, everything else we got on the list. RRD, let's really quickly look at this one. RRD. %67 gap up, lightly traded. I'm going to go ahead and put an alert here. I do like the upwards potential on this one. Break of 1.5 would be really, really nice. Swings to profit on lower net sales, shares getting. Got another 3 minutes till the market opens here. Good time to get collected. Okay, so we're already closer to 72. Yeah, so RRD and I would actually argue CAPR, like Satoshi traded, are looking pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty insane, huh? Bitcoin up about 8.6% today, just absolutely wild. Big day in the crypto world for sure. But you gotta love small caps. I mean, imagine a small cap was up 8% and it made, it was this surprising. So it's really, really nice to trade these small caps and kind of, swing trade and kind of hold Bitcoin specifically as a bit more of an investment. But yeah, really, really nice move here on it. Let's actually go ahead and check out the SPY as well very quickly. We closed at 285 yesterday. So this is going to be quite a big bit of a green open, 2.5%. What I like looking at is AMC. That swing trade is, that's a nice one. CAPR out of the gates. This one's going to be quite interesting. We got another minute till the market opens here. I think this one's going to be popping up on a lot of people's scanners just because it's making some of the most moves right now. 3 million volume already. Yeah, so CAPR is definitely the one moving. And I'm going to go ahead and have this scanner ready to go. So like I said, today I'm going to be trading with a bit smaller position size. We have 15 seconds till the market opens. So something like CAPR, I'll be looking for about 200 shares right now. All right, guys, good luck, everyone. Big volume coming in on this one right out of the gates, 6% move. Instantly pulling back though. Check out this daily chart, spike, 6.7, big time resistance in that area. Low fives has acted as support before. Let's see what we get here. 9% pullback. CAPR and TORC are the lead movers on the day. CAPR has the bigger volume. Still pulling back though. AMC absolutely skyrocketing. That was an accidental click on that one, but it's nice to see that one going up. TORC still pulling back here, 1.45, finding some support. Bit of a dip though, not a 10% dip. It's not a small amount. CMRX breaking above that 1.7 that we had the alert on. Whew! CAPR just pulling back so aggressively. It's good that you got out on that one. Still selling off here. Was looking for a potential reversal on this entry here. I like the 5-minute setup here. Didn't get that entry though. Might get another pullback. Just got that pullback that I was talking about. Let's kind of give this one a little bit longer here. Breaking to the former highs. Got to break above this candle at the 50s. Gonna give it one more shot here. Looks like I just sold my AMC position. Don't want to get too distracted. Looking for that break past 4.5 for the first trade. $4.5 needs to crack. See if I can take some profits in this area. Breaking the low of this candle. Just was a little bit not quick enough on that one. Looking for a little bit of a reversal here. 390, still pulling back. You know what? We just missed that exit just by a little hair. Still like the overall position, and this is why I used a smaller position size today, because I actually reduced a lot of my stress. You know, we were down, but we weren't down too much. Percentage-wise, I'm getting close to my max risk for a second there. Looking for a little bit of a bounce here for the first trade of the day. Was a little bit too aggressive with that 4.5 potential exit. $414, still selling off here. All right, here we go. Getting a little bit of a reversal in. Having a little bit of volume here. We have nice big volume right below us, big time support. Feeling fairly, giving me a little bit of confidence here. I'm a little bit unfortunate that I did not take profits as quick as I probably should have on this first bounce. I missed that exit by just a few cents. Here we go, we're getting some volume back in here. Maybe we'll do a little bit of a retest. Into the 30s. It's a nice bounce. We finally broke over this candle with volume. That's why I like to see, making me a little bit more confident on this potential bounce right here. Pulling back again. A little bit annoying. Again, missed it just by a few seconds. Few cents. Kind of watching the price. I like the volume that came coming in here. Overall, it does look okay. Just going to give it a little bit more time. Don't want to give it too much longer, to be all honest here. This could be the break I was waiting for. Let's see if we can break past 25. $23. Waiting for that one extra push. Sell-off wasn't too strong, not too much sell volume there. Looking for one more push back to the upside here. Breaking past the 30s, that's what I was waiting for. I'm out of this trade at the 30. I think it's going to continue bouncing. I think it's going to go back to the 4.5. I just took too much risk on this trade. I don't like how I traded that one. Made a small profit. The good news is we got two more trades to do today. I should have took my profits quicker. I should have, understood that this pullback was not over yet. Took my maybe 3, 4, 5, 6%. Actually, I think we were up even like 8% on this one because I think I saw 70. And then I could have, took again another move here. This was a 13% bounce. So this could have been 2 trades already. Like I said, I do think it's going to keep pulling higher. But my original thesis is wrong. And I got to kind of make a correction at one point. So yeah, CAPR looking pretty good here. I'll probably be looking for a secondary entry on that at one point, but I'll take my little profit for now. Just kind of get myself in the right direction. AMC halted. Man, this was quite, you know what? I'm just going to show you guys my IRA account. This one, PL of the day is 625, but this overall trade was just absolutely savage. We had an entry at about 210 or something like that, and we just got out at almost the perfect high. I'm not sure why the trades aren't popping up right now. We could review it later. The most important thing is, oh, look at CAPR back at 4.7. So I messed this one up. I totally messed this one up. You know what? This is the bounce I was waiting for. I wanted this quick little trade. I was a little bit too, I don't know, I guess you could say greedy here. I was looking for a little bit more of a retest here. And then, this could have been that good bottom bounce. This could have been 2 trades. So CAPR definitely messed that one up. Didn't really want to average down. I've been having kind of bad luck with averaging down into my losers, so I didn't do that. But let's see what we can get out of this one. That was much smaller position size than I even originally thought I would do. See if we can get a quick little pullback here. That was a big sell volume there on that one. Want to be a little bit cautious here. CAPR definitely has the trader's attention for the day. I think $3.90 to $4 has shown there's some pretty decent support in that area. So if we get a little pullback here, I would feel fairly confident with a secondary entry. CMRX, this one's kind of slid past my radar here because I was a little over focused with some of the other stocks. Gotta say, CMRX does look kind of healthy in this area. I'm gonna go ahead, put another alert on it. The way it moves is a little bit slow. So that's probably my only concern. Here we go, CAPR, really getting a lot of attention. I'm gonna wait for a bit more of a 5-minute setup before I enter CAPR again. That was such a messy trading on my end, first trade of the day. This is why I took smaller position size. I knew I'm a bit in a funk mode, and I knew I've been making a lot of mistakes lately. So I just need to reduce my position size, allow myself a little bit more wiggle room. And I think that is a big reason I was able to somehow walk away profitable on that trade. I didn't overstress myself at any one point. Although at the same time, you could argue if I had a bigger position size, maybe I would have closed out for profits a little bit quicker. I don't know. It's hard to say. We had a little failed breakout at the VWAP just now. Satoshi says 4.4, good entry for the VWAP break. I kind of agree with that. I have a very conservative limit order. I oftentimes place these limit orders not necessarily to get in, just to kind of put it on my watch list up here. I say that every now and then just to kind of remind you guys. 4.5 could be breaking here. 4.5, seeing some support. Let's see what happens. It was kind of big sellers here. It was a bit of a fake out. This could be the move higher. I don't know if I can get myself to buy this breakout, especially after that little pullback fake out that we had. The bounce already was a very strong bounce, short term 30%, so just keep that in mind. Sometimes they need to consolidate a little bit longer here. $9:46 a.m. What a crazy rocket of a morning with CAPR. Really pulled up at the last moment. $470 getting chipped away a little bit. Phew, this could be the break. Let me know if you guys are trying to buy this breakout. There we go, 76. This is just good fun to watch. Big volume on this. There's just a lot of volume overall on CAPR. Having a bit of a pullback. Wow, the stream is actually having really nice connection for once. This is quite refreshing here. Removing my limit order for now. Just kind of, I'd rather play this one by ear a little bit. I will place, again, a very conservative limit order just in case there's a flash crash. Other than that, we'll probably be ready to move it. Here we go. CAPR breaking to the upside. Look at that. 76, 77. 83, congrats to anyone that got long on this one. This is looking pretty healthy. 85. Oh man, it's a bit of a slow move. Again, the reason I'm not buying this breakout is because, like I said, 33% already moved to the upside. Sometimes a little bit of consolidation is always good, but I mean, 33% for these small caps isn't really a lot. This thing, moved up 200% in basically 3 minutes. So you got to put that in perspective as well. Heiko's in CAPR at 4.5. You nice. You already have up 30 cents a share. Looking good. $5 trying to break out here. Boom, 514, 510. Nice clear breakout, really, really solid. That was a good trade. Boom! Yeah, that was a good one. Hope you guys took them profits. This could be a pullback, could be a great entry, or it could be a bit more of a fake out. Man, this AMC trade was just absolutely wild. Yeah, Satoshi, CAPR was a good call this morning. Look at TORC just absolutely getting destroyed. So this is why, like I was saying, we want to see this thing trading above VWAP before we trade it. Could have been some good dip buying, but I got to be really, really careful. This thing's just absolutely selling off. So really, really not fun to be part of that. Let's go back to CAPR. This is definitely the lead mover. And let's actually check here the scanner. Wow, there's just so much going on. CAPR and WLL actually moving as well. Nice, Heiko. Really, really nice trade. Let me go ahead and remove my limit order and get ready for a secondary trade here. It's 9:52 a.m. Let's give this one a little bit more time. Check out the long-term chart. CPR also has a lot of nice spikes, a lot of days that it tried to spike higher. So if we break past 6.7, this thing could probably run to 10. Let's give this one. Here we go. CAPR breaking out again. So we had a nice 5-minute breakout and 1-minute pullback. I've been getting kind of skunked on those, probably because I've been just trading them at the wrong time, but some of my favorite setups. Just going to kind of watch this one a little bit longer here. Nice, nice. Happy to hear that. Laptop sponsor. Now there's a good idea. Yeah, CPR is on fire today. This is good fun to watch. Here we go. Is this the second breakout? That's the question. pulling back to 5. See what kind of support it finds in this area. Should be quite a bit. Pulling back here a little bit. Big buyers at the $5. Instantly bounces to 512. $5.25. Could see a little bit of rip here coming up. It's been an absolutely insane run. 50%, just about. Hell yeah, Satoshi. Yeah, you got that mega ramp right up here. That was a really good spot on that one. Here we go, 536, really building some momentum up here. 40. $550, $563, boom, that was the breakout. Hope some of you guys got it. Really nice little dip buy opportunity in this area. I didn't go ahead and do it. Breakouts are a little bit shaky on CAPR, just in terms of pulling back almost right to the breakout point every time, very quickly. But volume overall is looking really healthy on it. Pulling back here to 27. Bitcoin pulling back a little bit. US oil pulling back a little bit. VIX is down. Markets are up. Pretty good day in the overall markets, which typically makes small cap trading a little bit harder. So it's nice that we're seeing a lot of nice action. I wouldn't be surprised if at one point today CAPR broke past the 6.5. And I think if it breaks past the 6.5, it could be a really nice ride. Or who knows? I don't know. Maybe it's just going to have a really aggressive pullback any moment. I don't know. So we've kind of had 1, 2, 3 kind of bigger breakouts. This is kind of the 4th one already. CMRX had a little attempt to break higher here. Got an alert if we go back to the 2s. I'm going to move this one down a little bit. LOV curling here at the bottom, but just sold off so aggressively. TORC, a bit of the same situation. Found a little bit of support, kind of having a bottom bounce here in this area. Percentage-wise, not the biggest mover though. Got a few coins this time, folks. TI, nice to hear. Yeah, so CAPR is looking good, but kind of slowing a little bit of momentum down here. This last breakout was a bit of a fake out with lower volume than the one before it. Doesn't mean it's over, but the breakouts are definitely getting a little bit weaker. It's been a really good run. Let's see how it goes. Could break past 5.55 with some big volume and just spike out. None of these moves have been enough to really get it halted. Although I guess, you know, there must have been a really close here on this move to get halted. So I could have been a little bit faster with that open. I'm a little disappointed I was so kind of slow on that trade. It'll be a fun one to review though. I'm looking forward to it. Good morning, Gavin. So yeah, we had a limit order waiting to go on AMC. We got it out at 539. This is one of my swing trades actually for quite some time. We had a nice little triple bottom here. And as the third triple bottom did not break through and we were trolling higher again, I went ahead and bought AMC. So this was a really, really nice swing trade on my IRA account. So good fun on this one. Let's go back to CAPR. Pulling back here. Again, still trading with smaller position size, and I'm going to keep doing that probably for the next, I don't know, probably for quite some time, for the next few weeks. I feel like I trade a little bit more consistently when I have 3 trades. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that a little bit more. Two big sell-offs here. Bit of a bounce, 5% moves. The moves on CAPR are just so nice. CAPR still pulling back. Healthy little correction. 10:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Looking to do at least another 25 minutes of trading. CAPR has the biggest volume on the day in the small cap world, so it's most interesting. We have a lot of mid to large caps just doing a lot of bounces, especially energy stocks. So I think even one small cap moving is already all we can ask for. $5 acting as a bit of support again here. Having a bit of a bounce in this area. Still selling off. $5.15, buyers coming in, not looking too bad. $5.16, $5.18, boom. This could be the start of a bit of a reversal here. $5.19. Breaking higher at 25, 27. Wow, we almost had an entry there on this one. I missed that entry by like 2 cents again. Wow, that's been happening to me a lot lately. CMRX is pulling back. Still a decent amount of selling volume. At a limit at 4.9. Yeah, I know that feeling. It's going to give this one a little bit longer. Let's see how this one plays out here. Pulling back. Finding support though. This looks like, it could be a healthy bounce in this area right around 5. I don't really know or think it's going to break 5. I'm just going to kind of watch this. Could be a good setup for a continuation. Yeah, CREX absolutely exploded. That was insane. I don't trade afternoons just because it gets a little bit too late local time. Plus, I got other things to do all day. So I really like to focus on not too much trading. So like 2 hours a day for me is plenty. But yeah, I totally missed that move, but it was good. I saw it this morning. I'm always checking out past runners. That's like the first thing I do when I'm building my watch list. So TROV, BWEN, SNDX, and CREX were 4 of the big runners from yesterday. CAPR, guys, this looks like the reversal. Here we go. Back in action. Decent volume coming up here again. If we get a strong 5-minute breakout, I probably would be getting a little bit more aggressive on a potential breakout trade. Decent volume coming in there. A little shaky though. Definitely still a little bit shaky. Just cancel my limit order for now. I'd rather just kind of watch this one. Have an alert if we break below 5. Doesn't really look like we're going to break below 5. I wouldn't mind if we did, but CPR is up 122% now on the day. This could be the breakout here, 5.5. Check out the 5-minute chart. We have a hammer candle and we have a second hammer candle here. Similar situations. CMRX, 30% up on the day. A little bit of a cup and handle here. Doesn't look too bad. It's kind of a slower mover though. A 3% bounce on that. Surprised AMC is trading like a little small cap here. This doesn't look too good though. Anytime you see a big move higher and then it's consolidation after a quick pullback, oftentimes you see this thing pull back a little bit more. So I would be a little bit cautious here. That move was just absolutely insane though. I would probably be buying somewhere in these areas again at 4.5 just for like a day trade since a lot of larger people are kind of watching this one. So if we don't get a trade on CAPR, I probably would trade AMC. It wouldn't be the biggest percentage winner, but it could probably be a clean off the 4.5, a clean little bounce. I don't know. I don't know why it went up. I think it just sold off too much, like everything else. HALL is ripping higher. Go ahead and check that one out. Ooh, CAPR is moving. HALL. Yeah, real nice quick little breakout here. Hallmark. Oh man, these guys. 14%. Yeah, I mean, all these companies just sold off so much that they're bound to bounce at one point. This one had a bit of a triple bottom as well. I mean, even if you don't like their business, just, you know, holding on to these things for like a few weeks can give you just insane returns right now. Definitely a bit of resistance in this area. And then again at 13. I have no limit orders out. Only had one trade yet for today. Smaller position size, not the biggest profit, about 4%. I think we only traded with like $900. So not even. We traded with about like 800 something. So that was a tiny position size. But you see how sloppy I traded here, and I've been kind of, you know, this whole week I've been a little bit all over the place starting Friday. So I was like, you know what, you know, it makes only sense to trade with smaller position size, reduce some of that stress, reduce some of that risk, and then just kind of get my groove back, and then kind of go from there. Yeah, it's also very likely. That's why, you know, I wasn't, you know, even with my AMC trade, I'm not, you know, trying to make 1,000% or hope it's going to go back to $30 or something like that. You know, just understanding that it is oversold, had a triple bottom, was reversing. There's a good chance of a bounce, and just kind of playing it safe like that, but not getting, you know, over greedy. A lot of consolidation on CAPR. This could be a really, really nice second breakout at one point today. It's hard to say when it's going to happen, you know. Could be at 10:30, could be, you know, past 11 o'clock. I'm not going to be trading it then. Could be right now. Oh. I'm gonna run to the restroom. Take my little tea break. Oh, CAPR finally doing something. I knew I wanted to leave. All right, no tea break. Got enough. Here we go. This looks like the setup for a potential dip. Cup and handle. Oh yeah, good refresher, Sue. I wasn't really watching it. And yeah, that cup and handle flew 10%. Look at that. Really nice. Solid breakout on that. Ernesto, NIO. I have not been watching NIO. Honestly, I like this breakout we're seeing of CMRX. NIO, 4 billion market cap, a little too much for me, so I probably won't be trading it. CMRX, I mean, FDA clearance for phase 2 trial start. So this one could see some good moves. Maybe we'll get a nicer pullback. We had a solid 5-minute breakout. Maybe we'll get a pullback closer to 2.5 or something like that. Decent volume. Buyers coming back in. See PR at 5.3. Markets are still crawling higher overall. CMRX did have a 50 million float, so it's a little harder to move a stock like this with this size. Not the strongest sell-off. CAPR making moves higher. Nice breakout there. Big volume breakout. One 5.7 is the next level. Boom, broke that 5.7. Really nice. 14% move already from this lower area of about 5. $10.25 right now. Still pulling up higher. Solid breakout here. Woo-hoo-hoo. $6 trying to crack 6. Boom, just cracked 6. Really solid trading day. Getting some nice moves, nice momentum. CMRX breaking higher as well. Good news across the board. I should have got on this one. I was kind of ready for that 206 buy. Yeah, I don't know why I'm being so conservative right now. It's like we're having one more pullback maybe. Holding the 70s. The red days have messed with your mind. Yeah, they really have. I think more than the red days, just like me being off, like being sick, like not eating for 4 days was like really it's just a nightmare. 77, building up momentum again in this area. Could see a secondary crack here. Strong stock overall, 81. Try to pull back. Looking to buy this breakout. Let's see if we can get a little rip here. Past the 80. Looking for a break past the 17. Getting chipped away. 602. I'm out of this trade. It's a quick little breakout. We had a nice little 1 minute pullback. Probably got out too early. I don't know. I don't really care. I'll take my second green trade of the day. CMRX, I missed that one as well. Sweet. So I mean, a strong stock, breaking higher, trending higher, quick pullback. The 70s held. And when 70 held and we were starting to crawl higher again, I was like, all right, that's a good time to get aggressive. I took my, 5% profit and just moved on. Nice. I also had a lot of trades where I was up, 5, 7, 8, 9%, and I closed them for losses. Just like this one, this was a classic example where I was up, 5, 7, 6%, and I almost closed it for a loss. That's really, really annoying. And I kind of felt like, CAPR, if, I was trying to get a blow away trade, it probably would happen again. 653 should have been your out. Yeah, I mean, everyone's got to figure out what works for them. And, you know, March, I was extremely conservative. I was taking my profits at like 5-7% every time. And that was my best month on this challenge. I think April, I was trying to kind of swing a little bit more, trying to look for those big, you know, 20-30% winners. And I closed out so many profitable trades for a loss. So I'm going to be looking for those, you know, consistent profits. Yeah, CMRX, that one's kind of biting me in the butt a little bit. I was so close to entering at 206, and I didn't do it. We have the potential to do one more trade today, so it's nice. Kind of a good little stress-free environment here. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Definitely some big support at 5.6 area. I'm not sure if we're going to get a pullback or if this is just going to absolutely break out, but I would probably buy on a pullback. Yeah, absolutely not. 13% is a beautiful trade. Hey, if I get halted in on the way up and I get, you know, a 30% trade or so, so be it. That'll be great. But most of the time, that just doesn't happen. Here we go, 5.8. Look at that. We would have been red again on this trade. Almost. $5.8. This could be the reversal spot, finding some support on the EMA, 15-minute. Not too much selling volume. It's looking pretty good. It's a healthy little correction here. 79. I'm looking for a little bit more of a pullback. I'm not sure if we're going to get it though. Boom! That was a lot of buyers that just came through there. I don't know if you guys saw that on the order book. $83. Some of that new government money. How come I never got any of the government money? I'm paying my taxes every month. I never got my $1,200 check. Did all you guys get a $1,200 check? Woo, CMRX, yeah, 2.38. Really, really nice move on that one. I'm a little disappointed I didn't jump on that. It was so like picture perfect in my mind and I still didn't do it. I don't know what happened. Here we go, breaking higher, breaking past 6. This could be a phenomenal entry here. I'm going to give it a little bit. I'd probably rather not take this entry. It's 1035, but I think it's going to be a big breakout. And I'm probably just going to watch it and maybe shed a tear, a little bit tear right here coming in. 602. Oh no, Heiko. Yeah, what happened? How does that? Did you have auto send clicked? I feel like auto send oftentimes messes me up. That's why I oftentimes uncheck, and you guys probably noticed this. I like on default, I almost always have it unchecked. Until I look for a trade, then I check it. Just because sometimes I'll click here and do something silly. Oh, okay. Well. $6 right there. Holding. This is a shaky breakout. I think once it happens, it's gonna happen in like 2 candles. But right now it's like, whew, I'd be sweating. Yeah, this breakout, man. This one would have had me coughing up blood. It's gotten rejected a little bit, like 1 too many times in my book. We got rejection here again, like basically twice here. I don't know, getting kind of slow. CMRX, man, how did I miss this one? Congrats to anyone that nailed that. It was so obvious. Why did I not trade that? We had such a beautiful breakout. I was looking for this. I already had my 500 shares ready to go. I told myself a pullback to 206 would be a perfect entry, and I didn't do it. Oh, man. What a waste. $10.38, guys. We got big buyers coming in on CAPR all the time in the order book. Price is extremely undecided. We've definitely had quite the run. $607, this could be the break. Again, I'm not going to be buying this breakout. It's a past 10:30, so I would only be buying maybe if it was a really nice, quick, maybe 2-minute pullback here, looking for a second move, just to reduce risk. Otherwise, I don't know. I probably won't be trading this one. I'll probably be wrapping up here for the day. Got out of the small loss just in time to miss that rally in CMRX. Yeah, AB, I feel you, man. I feel you on that. It's always annoying. CAPR, this looks like a potential breakout or a fake out. I don't know. I'm not going to be trading it unless it dips. 1040. I think if CAPR breaks this long-term support and resistance level at 6.5 roughly, that's going to be a really nice entry, especially on a pullback. I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful. So I'll probably be looking for something like that. It'll probably be after the live stream, though. I don't know. It's hard to say. Don't worry, AB. You're going to get that next time. Right now, you're just, you know, everyone makes mistakes. I've made so many mistakes in the last few days. Let's view that beauty. Hike goes up to. Woohoo! Yeah, that's a good trade. That first one. Really, really sweet. This could be it. I feel like I've said that so many times. This one's freaking me out. I'm so happy I'm not trading this breakout. Although, I think when it does do it, it's going to be like a 15% cracker. I don't know. Really slow mover. This is what happens at like past 10:30. You get these lull breakouts. Do the upper and lower bands help me on VWAP? A little bit. When there's like, I don't know, 3, 4, or not 3, 4, I would probably say, you know, getting into the third breakout. Here we have nice breakout, pullback, breakout. At one point, the breakout sometimes tends to go out of the VWAP bands in like 1, 2 candles. And oftentimes, if I'm in a breakout trade, I would like to sell into those. I find them, you know, that's a really big indicator of overextension. I don't know. I don't use the top and bottom bands that much though, in terms of entries and exits. I'm still kind of kicking myself about CMRX. I had such a good gut feeling and I didn't act on it. Yeah, look at CAPR, man. This is just creeping up. Breaks out, pulls back, breaks out, pulls back, break out, pull back. Here we go. I'm still waiting for that big break of 6.5. I think at one point today, it's quite likely. I'll probably be off the stream, but if I see it, especially during the recap video, I would like to have a trade that goes past 6.5 to 7, and then probably buy the pullback back to 6.5 or something like that. I would really, really like a trade like that. Not sure if I'll get it, but that'd be really cool. No, I don't think there's a fix. I think the fix is just letting TOS, like giving it time to render. It's kind of ridiculous. If the market's very volatile, I've noticed that TOS doesn't show my trades, entries and exits for a while. It doesn't show it for like, I don't know, a few minutes. So I would just let it sit there, maybe even restart the TOS, but I don't know. Satoshi says after 6.5 straight up, nothing holding it from there. Watch out for it. Are you long CAPR right now? Or no, you're done trading for the day, you said. Gideon sold CMRX too soon. Oh well, there's no problem with selling something too soon. But there is a problem with not entering the ridiculous trade. I don't know why I did not enter there. Everything was just screaming towards a good entry. Oh, that would have been so perfect. I could have used that. Whatever, I'm not complaining. Today, nice green day, ending the red streak. I couldn't be more happy than that. Looks like I probably won't get a second trade in today, unless during the recap video something happens that I really, really like, maybe a very aggressive pullback or something like that. I probably would be going long if I saw that. Otherwise, I probably won't be trading anywhere anymore for me. Yeah, and then I'm going to continue doing this small position size. Obviously, $800 was way smaller than I wanted to. That was a bit of a calculation, just didn't have time for it. Was planning for more of a $5 entry. Here we go, 6.46, 6.48. I want to see that crack of 6.5. It's looking good. Donating to my fellow traders today. You're welcome, guys. Donating. Just calling some TA for the group. That old Greg Funk. Yeah, super agree on that. Here we go, 6.53. This is looking really healthy. Man, I'm still kind of happy I didn't enter this trade. I probably would have pooped myself like 6 times already for like a 7% gain. Although, you know, breaking the 6.5, that's really when it could start picking up. Nice. I would like to close this month on the green too. I think I need to make like $100 tomorrow. Otherwise, this is going to be my first red month by like $20 or so. It's a little bit annoying, but it doesn't really matter ultimately. Well, it's a good start in the right direction. $150 up on the day is really, really nice. Phew! Look at that breakout. This is actually getting kind of interesting again. If I wanted an entry, I would have to reduce my position size quite a bit here. Getting some real nice momentum on CAPR. This could be hitting 7. So right now we're out of the top end of the VWAP. I typically don't sell in that first candle out of the VWAP. I would sell, you know, that second, third candle. But every time is different. There's no, you know, there's no perfect setup. But usually if you're breaking past the top end, it's a breakout, and you know it's just getting started. Made $1 back on CAPR. Nice. Phew, here we go. Secondary run, looking good. About to have a bit of a double top here at 7. This is about a perfect double top. Still gaining that nice momentum. AP's convinced it's a trap. It's funny. Here we go. Can it break 7? Try to crack it again. That'd be a very aggressive buy at 7, I feel like. Here we go, testing a third time. 6, 7. Oh man. Who's buying this right now? Ross? That would be like, oh, 722. Boom. There we go. That was the cracker. That's, if I was long this at the break of 6.5, that would be the candle I'd be selling on. I don't know. Is that too early? But I would be selling there regardless. This is already past the top end of VWAP that I typically hold. Whew, I probably would have sold before 7. I always sold too soon, so let's see Heiko's second trade. Man, that was a clean breakout. Yeah, Satoshi, you called that one. Nice call. Yeah, I'm still waiting for Satoshi's email. He hasn't emailed me yet. Nice. Wait, this is your second trade? I thought you had a red second trade. Looks good. I mean, nice little green pop. Looks like this is where the dip comes in. Okay. Well, at least it was a small loss and with a tiny position size. This is actually like as good as it gets. Maybe I'll YOLO into Tesla today. That's the right attitude. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up the live stream there. Good luck anyone doing some dip buys on CAPR. Could be some really good bounces coming up here. 6.5 will be an interesting spot to watch. And then definitely the $6 area as well. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up there. It was good fun trading with everyone today. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to leave a like. Satoshi, send me an email. We'll have to get on a call. And yeah, guys, if you're totally new here, don't forget. If you're curious, we go live every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, then we trade the market open after we're reviewing the watch list. So if you want to learn more about trading, definitely go check it out. TDA. You mean, yeah, TD Ameritrade, ThinkorSwim, TOS. Yes, they do have trailing stop losses. You can use these templates. They definitely work pretty well with that. Or you just right click here and you say create sell custom with stop. All right, guys, till next time, man. Ciao, ciao, everyone.